You can teach budgies to talk. You could teach them to say, "Pretty boy, hello Joey, good morning, good night." Who's a clever boy then? I don't know why. Budgies can give you a nasty bite on the end of your nose. It doesn't half hurt. Eagle. This is a bird of prey. I shan't make a pun. Eagles eat up other birds such as sparrows, pigeons, blackbirds, etc., but not swans. The Queen doesn't allow it. It's a wonder there are any birds left to watch with all them eating and ripping up what the eagle does. I wouldn't mind if they ripped up budgies though. Most eagles live up in Scotland and it serves them right. Badger. This is not a bird. Raven. There are lots of ravens at the Tower of London, and I think that the Queen owns them as well as all the swans. It doesn't seem fair to me. Ostrich. This is not a British bird, but I did watch one at the zoo in London. It was very good to watch. It had lovely plumage. I could have stood there, stopped watching it and its plumage for hours and hours. I've never seen such smashing plumage. I did stand and watch its plumage for about half an hour, but then this keeper told me to piss off and be quick about it. I'd like to be an ostrich keeper, then I could watch ostriches all day long. I don't think ostrich keepers get much money though. That's probably why they're so bad-tempered. Ostriches hide their heads in the sand. They don't have any sand in the zoo, which was a pity. I was looking forward to seeing that. They've got very long necks and they stretch their heads over the wire fence and steal your sandwiches. But I didn't mind because I enjoyed watching it so much, and anyway I had enough money left for a bag of chips. Seagull. These make a great sound. Tweet, 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 tweet they go, but it sounds better than it looks on paper. They've got big yellow webbed feet and they eat fish and sandwiches, but I don't think they're any relation to ostriches. They spend their whole life on holiday at the seaside. I wouldn't mind being a seagull. Albatross. They used to hang these round the necks of ancient mariners if they caught them writing poems. Chicken. These birds don't fly. They've got no plumage and they've got no heads or feet, and they're freezing cold until you cook them. They're extremely boring to watch. Dodo. This is supposed to be extinct, but I've never seen or smelled one. Turkey. This is almost the same as chicken, only much bigger and more expensive. Inside their bodies they've got a plastic bag full of horrible stuff. I wouldn't like to be a turkey. Peasants. Rich people shoot peasants. They go out with guns and dogs, retreaders, and shoot all the peasants to pieces. Then they all go home and have a booze up. That's the rich people, not the peasants. Guinea fowl. This is a pre-decimalisation bird. It has not yet been brought up to date with the rest of British birds. Ostrich. I know that I've mentioned these birds before, but I'm very keen on them and their plumage. They've got big long legs and they can run very, very fast. I bet an ostrich could run even faster than Trevor Perkis. Mind you, I haven't actually been able to arrange a race between Trevor Perkis and an ostrich, but I bet the ostrich would win if it did. It must be very, very fast, because Trevor Perkis is the fastest runner in our whole street. Duck. These swim about in ponds and are very good to watch, but not as good as ostriches. You can watch them swimming or walking about, and they make very good pets, but they're very hard to catch, and I fell in and my underpants got all wet. Ducks are a bit like small swans, but the Queen doesn't own them. And a good job too. Tits. Tits like melons. Tits like marrows. Tits like bananas. In fact, tits like almost every fruit and vegetable. Great tits. See above, but bigger. To sum up, I'd like to say that although I like most British birds, I think ostriches are the best, and you don't really need binoculars to watch them. Thank you.